Hi, I'm Catherine.
And I'm Lynn, and we are a coffee break
with Cat and Mom. Welcome back to our podcast. Today is episode 50-something, and today we are going to be talking about my race, which is exactly a week from now. We're filming on Saturday, and this podcast will come out tomorrow morning. So right now, I would be in the run portion of the marathon, so that's kind of scary to think about. But today we're just going to overview my equipment and the taper and how that's going. And next week we're going to do a vlog-styled podcast of the whole weekend. So it might come out a little bit later than the Sunday because I'll need to edit it and I'll be a little bit dead. But I thought that would be a cool idea for you guys to see and take you guys along for the journey.
I will be there, so I'll be along.
Yeah, she'll be the support system. And then we do our week in review. So,
what happened to you this week?
What happened to me this week?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Oh,
the week in review.
Well, I rolled my ankle.
Yeah.
So I've been recovering from that, which is, great timing right before my race. But at least it forces me to just relax and take a step back because I feel like I guess I'm just in those taper thoughts, which we'll talk about. And I feel like I'm not doing enough, but there's not more that you can do because this is the time that you're supposed to just recover. So it's forced me to really take a step back. And nothing else really this week. Oh, actually, I had an interview.
Yeah, that was just seriously, that's been huge.
Yeah, and they want me to fly out or drive there and visit it and kind of meet with them and see the office and then see the area and see if that's a place that, a good fit for me. So I think that would be a good idea because they're they asked if I'd ever been there and I was like, no, but it looks really nice. And they're like, all right, well, just come here and make sure that you like it before you make a decision. So
I've been to the place where she's going and it's very beautiful. So I'm excited for her.
The Blue Ridge Mountains.
She'll be not too far.
No, it's 9. I actually looked. It's 9 hours.
Drive.
Yeah.
We can fly, but it's not too far. Anyways, she doesn't want to have kids, so it's not like I'm gonna go and have to move closer to go see my grandkids that she won't have. But
But eventually, there's a business that we'd like to start.
Yes.
So.
And I think this is a perfect place where we would like to start.
Either there or somewhere in Europe.
Oh, that's always on the. This is always on the. Could this?
I don't know how to start a business in Europe, but I'll start a business in Europe. Whatever.
But we have friends in Europe. We have family in Europe, so we can always make it work. Yeah. We're just waiting for your sister to graduate high school. Maybe she'll graduate early too. Yeah. The way it's going right now, probably not. But anyway,
that's all right.
She's doing good. So my week in review, actually, about your sister. She had her first dance, so that was exciting.
Yeah.
And it went well. And I told her, I said, you need to be just like your sisters. You need to be the one dancing. I don't care if people call you dorks. You need to dance. That's what you're gonna have fun. And I picked her up after it was from 6 to 9.
She was so sweaty.
She was all sweaty. She said she danced the whole night. It was glow dance. So
she was dancing alone too.
Yeah, she said she was with she's a 6th grader. She was with 8th grader because she wanted to go dance because she liked the song. So it's totally what you guys would have done anyway. But it was a glow dance, and they were saying to wear white, but everybody wore black. But they had all the glow in the dark.
Did you see the kids walking in? Were they wearing black or?
I saw mostly black, and I saw one girl walking in with a white dress.
Oh.
And I hope she had black underwear. But yeah. And she said that, well, some people had white T-shirts. That's what she said, and black shorts, whatever. But
you hope she had black underwear?
Because if white on white, you see through.
You would see black.
No, white on white, you see through when it's a what's it called? Black light. Yeah, you need to wear black underwear. So anyway, but so that was cute. She was all excited and nervous, but she needed to get a good grade on her exams this week, and one didn't go so well, but she still maintained her overall grade. So that's why I said yes. And plus, it was so expensive. It's a middle school dance, and it was $15.
Yeah, my prom wasn't even that expensive.
It's just what the hell? But yeah, so that's about it. I mean, this week, what else? I just started to paint another wall in the house.
She's always
painting. I got my hair chopped just now. So.
Oh yeah,
literally,
that's a good,
I mean, it was.
If you go look at our other episodes, you'll see her hair was much longer.
Right here. Yeah. And I had already got it cut 3-4 inches a couple times ago, maybe a month ago, whatever. And then I just I need it shorter. So it is what it is right now.
Literally, I like it a lot.
Oh, thank you. It has more volume. But anyway.
But now we're not doing a coffee review today because we are going to talk about some coffee shops in Panama City that we want to try. And
if you guys are from Panama City, have been to Panama City, please let us know which one we want to try, because we will get there on Thursday. A little bit about her race right away. If she checks in before 5 p.m. on Thursday, she gets to try the course on Friday. That is why I took 2 days off for her to get there before 5, because it is about a 7-hour drive from here. And then we're on Friday, we have all the time to go before or after you try the course. Then we'll go try coffee. So if you guys, and Sunday as well, since the
Sunday
next podcast
might be the better idea, just so I don't get like milk with E. coli like I did that one time in Georgia.
Yeah, you will have nothing with milk.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the next podcast will come in on a Monday because she will be completely tired on that Sunday.
Yeah.
But we'll have a bunch of pictures for you guys and films and videos.
But I don't want to post anything until after my race, just because, I don't know, I'm going to be too stressed. So,
which is totally normal.
Some of the coffee shops I'd like to try are the Panama City Coffee Co.
Yeah, that was on my list too.
The Bean Bro looks really good. I think that's also a drive-through. The Pour looks very, very aesthetic and like
the
grunge.
The Press downtown.
The Press downtown. I think.
Yeah.
Did I just say that? I said that.
Oh, you said
the
that.
Press.
The Press.
No, I said the Pour.
Oh, I didn't see the Pour.
And the Press.
There's the Drip Coffee Company. That looks kind of cool inside.
Yeah.
Like very modern vibe.
And then Sola. So.
Oh, I did see Sola, but this one's cute too.
Ooh.
Amavita.
Yeah.
Amavita Coffee Roasters. Let
us know. We're by, I don't know, our hotels. The place we're staying is right by the.
It's in the
pier.
City Beach.
Yeah. So if there's any coffee shops, like the ones that we listed, or another one that you specifically go to, let us know, and we'll go check it out and review it. But I guess now we'll start the podcast or the episode or the topic. So here is my baggie. I thought I'd just overview kind of like what I have so far. I'll vlog the packing and all of that, even though I'll be shitting myself stressed. But I thought right now I could give you like a little overview of my my fueling. So before the swim, I'll have a banana and a Red Bull.
Might you just say like at what time do you have to set up?
Well, I just set up at like, I don't even know. I think it's 5 something.
No, it says you have to be there no later than 4:45. I thought.
Jeez. All right. I didn't even know that.
We are 4 minutes away from the place.
Yeah. But in the morning, I'm going to wake up like very early so I have enough time to have just a straight black coffee, my 2 packs of oatmeal that I always have, and a grapefruit because I've been on my grapefruit grind. And then before, I'm going to have a banana and a Red Bull just so I have like a boost of caffeine. I've had Red Bull throughout my whole training, so I know that's my stomach's used to that. So then the banana, and then T1. Where's T1? This is T2.
Why did you put them? I don't even know why.
Because I separate, because this is T1. I'm having this is after the swim, so after about an hour and 5 minutes, whatever, I'm going to have a caffeinated Humagel. I tried multiple different brands, and these ones did not make me shit myself. So, caffeinated Humagel. Okay,
so you need to know that while the bike, there is a rule, because you will pee yourself, there is a rule that you can be so far from...
You have to be six bike lengths away from the bike in front of you because drafting. So if you're too close to a bike in front of you, that it gives you an advantage because they're blocking the wind, and that makes it significantly easier for you to bike. So you have to be 6 bike lengths
unless you're
behind.
passing.
Unless you're passing, you have to pass within 25 seconds. Once that person passes you, the biker that you just passed has to drop back. So you need to speed up to help the person because it sucks if you're the person that has to like all of a sudden just stop.
And also because if you pee, it's going to also go on the biker behind you.
Well, that's not really why, but yes, you will have to dodge pee. But it's going to be hard because there's going to be like at the very start, like after the swim, eventually spreads out between the 112 miles. It's not 2 loops, it's just one big one. But eventually people are going to spread out. But at the start, it's going to be hard not to like get any penalties because we're all going to be in one group.
Well, yeah, I'm
going to be getting passed by all the men. So anyways, these are my backup. These are all my Go bars. And I have one Huma gel that's chocolate peanut butter, and that hurts my stomach. So that one's just if I really need it. Then this is the bike. This is what my stomach's going to be consuming. That's just actually disgusting.
This will be all packed in your bike,
on my bike, or in my in my back of my suit. But a couple of these are just backup. But I'm pretty much going to be having like 300 calories an hour, 300 to 360 calories an hour, and I have the Huma Ultra Gels, which I didn't even realize they had. But Huma just works with me because it's all natural and it's very good. I have a couple caffeinated ones. Oh, and Go Bar. BPN Go Bars. I never tried their gels, so I didn't think it was a good idea to just get that for the race. So I have their Go Bars, which are 200 calories and something. They have good carbs, so something carbs.
And if you guys, one of you, if you guys do triathlon and you want to help her out, please,
Give me advice.
Yeah, send a message and whatnot. I mean, this is trial and error. She's never done the Ironman. She's done a triathlon, but never an Ironman. So this might be...
I mean, this is almost six times the amount of time as the...
Olympic distance?
Yes.
Wow. So if you guys, think like this is okay, not okay, whatever, please just help her out because we don't know. She's she's the first one in the family doing this, so...
I decided to mix some solids with gels. I know it might be harder during the run to keep down solids, I might throw up. So I just have the gels for the run. I don't want to test any solids. During the run and the bike, they'll have aid stations. So every about 15 miles during the bike, they'll have an aid station. They'll have people set up handing out. You kind of slow down, but you keep biking, you just grab it. They'll have water. They'll have their electrolytes, whatever they're sponsored by there. They'll have bananas and oranges and their More gels, which they're also sponsored by. So if I run low on any gels throughout the bike or the run, worst case...
Or get a banana.
Yeah, worst case, if I'm not keeping any of those down, I can grab a banana or something. So that is very nice. Obviously, I'll need to be grabbing waters every... a water or an electrolyte every aid station. So I'll have to kind of map that out. And the run, I know I have those gels. Again, if I throw them up, I'm going to have to grab another gel. Mm-hmm. So, because I just hear people just throw up on the bike and stuff. So,
well, even running, I mean, it is what it is. That's why you pee yourself. You don't shit yourself. Well, I don't know if they do, but they do have porta potties when you run.
I just spilled.
You just spilled? We're going to have to water this down because then it's going to bring ants. Yeah, I mean, there's porta potties throughout the run so that you can go if you have the runs. What else? Well, you did have a little upsetting event this week when you found out about your running shoes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I have the Hoka.
And Hoka is a huge sponsor for the Ironman.
Yeah, they actually have a Hoka shakeout run. I believe it's that Thursday or Friday before the race. Friday they have the shakeout run and the practice swim, I think. Or maybe we're missing the shakeout run on Thursday. I don't know. But either way, they have a Hoka shakeout run. And at the start of the year, Ironman releases their prohibited shoes that are past a certain cushion. Because once it gets to a point, it's you're just running on a cushion. And it's there's that bounce. So it does get to a point where it's that's just such a huge advantage. And they have to set a limit. And that's 40 millimeters. Obviously, I didn't really know about this because I thought that a very popular shoe would not be prohibited. And Hoka, after the prohibited shoe came out, they came out with their Bondi 9s. And I went to Fleet Feet to get my feet scanned, got the Hoka Bondi 9s. They were amazing. I literally loved them. And then I find out that they're 43 millimeters. I find out, 3 days ago? 3 days ago? 43 millimeters at the cushion. And so it's illegal to wear them and I'll get DQ'd. And I don't know how I'm going to perform. Obviously, my goal is to just finish it. But I don't know if, how the other age groupers will. We're a very small age group, the female 18 to 24. So I don't know, maybe I will rank competitively and then I'll find out I got DQ'd because of shoes. So last minute I had to buy, I wanted to get another Hoka shoe because I knew they worked great with my feet. And I had to expedite them so that I could get them before my race in. At least get a couple a couple short runs in them because I'm not supposed to be running a lot before my race.
But now you have to break them in.
So I'm probably going to do like 2 like 20-minute runs, 2 or 3, just to kind of feel it out, walking them, feel it out.
I'm so sorry. That was very upsetting. I know.
But they match my outfit pretty good. So here are my glasses, which these are the second pair that I've had to buy these because they're also youth, but I have a small head, so if it's perfect. These are the second pair that I had to buy these because I lost the other pair. But I love these so much that my boyfriend went and got the other pair.
Okay. Yeah, but you do have a small face.
It?
I do. I mean, it's the same ones as the other one, right?
Yeah. So hopefully they don't like hurt my ears or anything, but they feel good. So there's these. And then here is my tri-suit for the race.
On the other side, maybe? We see? Oh.
Then this is the back.
Where you can put all your stuff in here?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's probably where I'll put the bars and a couple gels. And yeah. So that is the suit.
And it has a cushion for the butt.
Yep. And then I got new goggles, which I do not have with me at the moment. But they are like much wider so I can kind of see everything.
I know, and actually you see, what is it, like, when you see sharks and stuff or fish?
They're polarized.
They're polarized, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then also, today on Facebook, the Ironman Florida Facebook group posted this swimmer who's training for an Ironman out in the water, and these dolphins turned around. They were swimming past him, and they turned around to swim along with him. And I thought that was so cool. So if I can grab onto a dolphin's fin and just do the race.
Yeah.
And then my bike.
We have the bike. So that came from
Let me show you guys.
My brother. And he was doing cycling competition back in Montreal. I mean, outside of north of Montreal, in the mountains. And my niece still had 2 of his bikes, right? Was it 2?
The other one's a mountain bike.
Okay. And then so she had it all cleaned out, checked out, dismantled, put in the box, and shipped over here. So it's a little bit of family history on that bike, and she will get to go on it. So
yep. And then I have a portable bike pump, so if I get a flat tire, I'm set. I've practiced changing a flat tire 3 times because you don't want to keep doing it over and over and taking the tire off the rim because it's just, you don't want to damage it if you don't need to.
But they do have cars that follow, right?
Yeah, there's people on mopeds, but again, it's over the course of 112 miles, so it's
you don't know where they're going to be.
Yeah. So let's pray that if I do get a flat, there's going to be something there. And that's pretty much, I think, all for my equipment right now. I have my wetsuit, which I used this morning to swim, just to feel it out again.
And funny thing is it's called Orca. It's the brand Orca, which makes sense because, orcas are in the water. However, when she put it on, she's like, oh my gosh, I look like a seal. And she's dead afraid of sharks. And I'm like, yeah, you do look like a seal.
Yeah.
So hopefully there won't be any sharks around.
Yeah, but I mean, if they do, everybody else is going to be looking like a seal too. So I got to stay in the pack, at least. I just can't be the slowest one. That's what they say.
But it's swimming. Actually, doesn't it say that most triathletes, on an average, not all of them, but most triathletes, swimming is the worst?
Yes, yeah. And especially since this one's the ocean, it does say, and knock on wood, it says that it's going to be max 6 miles per hour, which is an absolute wind. That is the perfect
wind. She didn't say the whole sentence.
Sorry, 6 mile per hour wind. Sorry, yeah. Let me go 6 mile per hour on the bike and not make the cutoff at all. I'm never finishing that race. But anyway, I don't know why I said that. But it's 6 mile per hour winds. I'd say 5 to 9, and that is perfection. That is absolute perfect conditions, and the water is going to be crystal clear and flat. So for people who aren't great swimmers, that's going to be perfect for them. But the only thing is right now the water's warmer than usual, so that might be an issue. Some people rely on the wetsuit for the buoyancy.
But it's at 5 a.m., 5:30, whatever when the race starts. So
and they're supposed to get a cold front. They're supposed to be 69 degrees as the high the day before. So it might be
cool, yeah.
So the people are probably going to be really happy that they can wear wetsuits, and the temp, I'm sure, is going to drop for sure right before. But yeah, people do struggle on that, and that's my strongest area. So I'll be able to cruise for an hour and just get ahead.
When she did the triathlon in Boca Raton. I was right outside of Boca. I can't remember where we were at. You were the second girl, but the first girl in your age group.
No, I was not. I was the first girl. The first girl that's not in a relay. The girl that
yeah, that's true. It was a relay.
Yes, the girl that got first in the relay.
However, she was an Olympic.
She was an Olympic.
She was in the Olympic.
So she got first in the swim, but she was also in a relay. So but I got first within like everybody that was doing like.
So the relay is like one did the swim, the other one did the bike, and some of them didn't even do the run.
Yeah.
It was
well, there's the
duathlon.
That's the duathlon, yeah, and then there's the Aquaman.
Yeah. So you're hoping that swimming will give you a little advantage.
Yeah, and what's somebody actually posted the other day is that like the swim is so little compared to the bike and run that like a 2.4 mile swim is nothing compared to a 26 mile run. If you really like take a really good runner and a really good swimmer, that's just not comparable. And they're like, honestly, like the swim should be double the length and then the bike and then the run. Yeah. If it were really like fair. So it's not.
Now that you're saying that, it's so true.
Yeah. It's only, you're only in the water for an hour, hour and something. And then you're on the bike for 6 hours or more. And then the run, you're running for me at least 4 hours. So.
Well, after all that, if you think so, the people I work with, one of them did the calculation. He's like, I work in Palm City, kind of not the same place. Panama City is where we're going, Palm City. And then if she would get on her bike from the office, the 112 miles got you south of Miami.
To the very, very, very tip of Florida.
South tip of Miami.
Key West, probably, almost.
Hi, bye, go. And if you put in perspectives, if you guys can put that on your map or whatever on your computer, it's a long ass freaking ride. So me and her boyfriend Bryce are gonna maybe go eat lunch, go back to the hotel, come back. We're making signs tomorrow, funny signs. There's nothing serious about those signs. So we need to keep her laughing in good spirit, and then maybe just go back again, or the car. I don't know. We're going to be close to a pier, so maybe we won't have to go back to the hotel. Maybe we can just hang out at the beach. We will bring some beach chairs for me and him, and because we won't see her for hours. And
they can always drive past me in the
we can do that. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's not like we're going to sit in the stands for 6 hours for you to come back.
Yeah,
but we want to be there for all the transitions. But I have a few, things to talk about, how her training's been going since March. You've been training, April?
Well, I started training for a triathlon in January. So that was kind of like, would be considered as the base phase. Mm-hmm. So I was building since January, but the real hard training began at in May.
In May. So we're going to talk about what tapering means, because some people don't know what tapering means. But she's wearing a T-shirt from my office. It's called Back in Action Medical Center. We are a full medical center. Like, we have medical providers, nurse practitioners, chiropractors, PT, functional medicine, physical therapy assistant. I have my assistant. We have all the modalities. Palliative modalities. We have injections. We have,
IV,
IVs and stuff. We have all of it. And then, so she was very blessed to be sponsored by them to receive all free treatment. Of course, I'm a chiropractor. I'm her mom. I'm going to adjust her, but she got to get the treatments.
Graston. I got beat up by Casey every day.
Shockwave.
Yep.
Laser.
Red light
laser.
Yep.
Hot laser.
Stem.
IVs with vitamin C's and stuff. So she's, we're going to all kind of thank you to my boss.
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
Make this happen. And so we're going to be, showing up, so you're going to see her wearing this and myself wearing a jacket. And
I really want to have been
maybe
able.
Bryce, her boyfriend, can fit in my medium sweatshirt. But anyways, we're going to see.
I really want to have been, well, he's going to rock his Gymshark suit because he's sponsored by Gymshark. But I really wouldn't have been able to recover at all as well as I did if it weren't for going to the office, because
everybody worked on this. Everybody racked their brains with it. Like our Dr. Walther, shout out functional medicine. He used to do Spartan races, and he's really big on nutrition. So he's helped her, a few things, and the IVs, and then we have a physical therapist who works a lot with Medicare patients, older patients. For people, I don't know what that is, but she is amazing with athletes. I wish I could just get her out of there and get her going with athletes.
Well, she knew why, like, you know, I had shin pain. I just do not have the, like, ankle mobility.
She did some tests that, you know. So, I mean, you know, when you have like this, because like I said, this is my child, like I have 3 daughters, you know, I adjust them all the time since the day they were, literally since the day you were born. So sometimes you just need like an outside person to look at them and say, what am I not seeing anymore? Like, what is missing? And we all do that to each other in the office. And so it was great to have all these. I mean, I work with an amazing team at that office. And it because it's so wide, it's spread with all knowledge in different positions. So that was great. And very blessed that we got to do all that to help you out. So
shout out to you guys.
We'll do a huge shout out when we're there too.
Yes, absolutely.
So for people that don't know what a taper is, it's actually one of the most crucial parts of a triathlon training.
Or any training, honestly.
Yes.
For any
well, I was asking, because, I mean, well, the thing, to talk about like how it was very important about your nutrition and the IVs and stuff, is like Catherine's, out of my 3 daughters, every time that you guys went on taper for a big championship in swimming, Catherine's the only one that always got sick. Like when you kind of slow down your training, you don't, you know, all of a sudden you eat, but not as much, and this and that. Like your body is just like trying to recover. And it was always, especially during the winter. The summer swim championship, you were kind of okay, but the winter ones,
both, they were just rough.
Yeah, Catherine. I mean, bless the heart, right? Believe in chiropractic or not, but my kids have never really been sick. We've been blessed. However, always caught a cold. That's the only time Catherine got a cold, is during taper. So, and
it was always the worst cold in news because I was, you know, I'd stressed myself out so much. And what happened is I like worked so hard during the season that like once you start to drop the volume a little bit, I think what I've really learned, and this might answer like some of the questions you have, but I think what I've really learned is maybe it's like a blessing that I rolled my ankle and I had to extend my taper and kind of drop the volume a lot, which sometimes dropping the volume a lot can make you feel like sluggish, and you can come into race day feeling like not as like, I guess not as ready because you tapered for too long or you dropped the volume. But for me, I think that like going from all of this to just like a 1 week taper or 2 week taper before a swim meet, I wouldn't have time for my body to recover and to recover from that sickness before race day. So I'm now just starting to feel a lot better.
You're sleeping better.
And I'm sleeping better. I don't feel sluggish. Today was a great day. The past 3 days have been really good training days. My feet are just still recovering. But like if I hadn't taken a little bit longer of a taper, this would have been all pushed towards race day. So, yeah.
Oh, I totally, yeah. And also when you sleep more, that's when your body heals. So that's why like the taper, the recovery part is really important. So it said that it's the most crucial part in your training. It's when you reduce training load to allow your body to recover, adapt, and be fresh for race day. The goal is to arrive at the start line rested but sharp. So general guideline, triathlon taper overview. I didn't even know what a length of a taper was. Ironman is 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's all broke down between sprint, Olympic, half Ironman, and Ironman. So it's 40 to 60% reduction initially, then more in the final week.
Yeah. So I dropped it. Well, my body was like it's a lot. I guess it depends on, again, with like the research that I did. Cause I had no coach. I just had to research it all on my own. And if you're doing like averaging 20-hour weeks, your taper is going to be a lot longer because your body has been destroyed for so many like months, so many weeks. And I wanted to go like the really competitive route. So since May, I ramped up to like averaging 19-hour weeks. Like I was going 16, 17, 19. I'd have a recovery week. And then my peak week was 23 hours. So I had to do a 3-week taper, and you were supposed to drop it down 75% of peak week, 50, then 25% in your last week. I had to drop it down like 50% in week 3 because my body just was not recovering. And everybody's different, so you kind of just have to listen to your body.
That's what it says. Reduce the volume, but not the intensity. So keep a few short races, pace effort, especially with the swim and the run, obviously.
Yeah.
To stay sharp, maintain frequency, train almost as often, but for shorter durations, so not as long. Decrease long sessions. That's what we were just talking, especially in the last 2 weeks before an Ironman, 7 days before even a shorter race. Then it's broken down per day on what you're supposed to do. But the key taper principles, sleep and nutrition, which is why, it became very prioritize rest and top up glycogen with balanced carbs, not junk food. Mental rehearsal, so it's visualized, but that's for everything. Like any sport, you need to visualize your race, your routine, whatever you're doing.
And I do want to add on to that with like the mental rehearsal. We would do a lot of meditation in high school before our swim meets and stuff. And I think it really helped me to relax because I just like stress myself out so much and I overthink so much that I actually like started kind of journaling my thoughts the past like 2 weeks to just like help me not like kind of put my doubts out on the page and then like write out like how like what's out of my control and what's in my like what have I done that is going to get me there, you know what I mean? Like,
and what helps
all my accomplishments.
The support groups that you've joined too, like on social media, and to validate your fears, your thoughts, your stress.
Yeah, like a lot of people already answer my questions in the like Ironman Florida Facebook group. Like, I don't even have to really ask much because there's already somebody like thinking the same thing as me. So like it helps me with my stress a lot. And then mental rehearsal, like a lot of meditation where you like walk through and visualize the race.
Hydration, start to increase fluids 2 to 3 days out, which we
IVs,
are, even like our specialist, MA, medical assistant that's doing our IVs in the office came straight to me. She said, I'm increasing this, for today. How many times she's going to come next week? And, she had already that like tapered in for you. I mean, like totally to a T. And I was like,
yeah, she's so excited for me.
Yeah. And I was like, you're so sweet. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, everybody's just so excited. This is becoming like so much fun for the office,
It's freaking me out,
except that the fact that I'm leaving, they're like, then we had to reschedule a bunch of patients. But anyway, and it says avoid new gear or routines. So stick to what you know, stick to what you have.
Obviously,
except the
shoes are, they're just going to have, I mean, they're still Hoka's. There's still stability shoes. There's just less cushion. So same feel. It's just.
So it says here, and I know you've done none of those, but some people are listening here. Common mistakes to avoid: cutting all intensity, like you'll feel flat by the time you get there. Doing a rest race or long workout too close to race day. Neglecting rest and sleep or nutrition because training feels too easy. And overthinking minor details. Trust your training. So I know that's what you're struggling with is the overthinking. Yeah. And then I can tell you, it's just as being her mom and mom of 3 athletes, and if you are a mom and you have athletes at home towards close to a race or competition, even if it's not a championship or like that big of a race that she's doing, their mental changes and they are to be taking with little. What's the expression in English? Yes. Everything taken with a grain of salt, and just take your nice little white gloves to deal with them because they are going to be very on edge, very short, very impatient, very bitchy, and you cannot take this. Oh, you guys,
do you love me?
I love you. I just learned throughout the years that this is not like, okay, I know where she's at. I know where she's standing, like little short answers here and there. Okay, got that. Now if it would be like in 3 weeks she's doing this, I'd be like, I want to talk. But right now it's just you. And I think your boyfriend, I think Bryce understands that too. But him and I had a little talk. So
what?
I did ask a few questions. Yeah.
Oh, like what?
Well, how you were sleeping, how you're recovering, how's your mental and stuff. Like, yeah, I'm a concerned mom. I'm gonna ask.
Oh, what'd he say?
I'm not. Whatever. Let's move on.
What'd he say? Okay. Anyway.
That you're a bitch. No,
yeah,
just joking.
That'd be a problem. But no, I've definitely been overthinking. I've been trying to kind of dial that down, and it definitely feels like I'm not doing enough. But it's because you're not supposed to be doing all that. You're supposed to. What they say is you're supposed to be like compressing the spring so that on race day you let it go,
spring out. Yeah,
yeah,
which is the same thing as
and
you
that's
did
what it
with
feels.
Swimming.
So let's hope for the best. But
so we're packing the car on Wednesday night, and we're gonna hit the road after dropping off our youngest one. My youngest one, not our.
Yeah, we'll see if
mine.
we can fit everything.
Bryce will be a little tight in the back. I wish somebody would have an extra bike rack for us, but
nope.
It's okay. It's not time. We're not gonna
figure it out. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll have stuff at my feet.
It's fine.
On me. It's fine. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure some things out. Yeah, we're just not gonna take like hard suitcases. We're gonna take like duffel bags so we can. Yeah. Spring stuff down. But so anyway, if you guys have any recommendation for coffee shops in Panama City, we really want to try. I mean, if we get to try more than one, Bryce and I can go try another one on Saturday while she races. Please let us know. That would be great. I don't know what kind of bird is making noise right now in the back here. And we usually finish with a Would You Rather, which again came from your baby sister. Supposed to be on Halloween theme because this is happening her race is the day after Halloween. So there is a trunk or treat that night before.
It's like a boo by the beach, and it's for kind of like the Ironman athletes that have kids for them to come down since it's a really inconvenient time. But I don't really care. I'm just gonna be sleeping that night.
Oh yeah, we don't have to be there. Yeah. So, but anyway, just saying that this is a Would You Rather Halloween theme. She was wondering, like, just if you picture in your mind Hotel Transylvania, the movie, if you were, it's not really a Would You Rather, but it's like, which monster would you want to be?
I'd want to be, her name's Mavis, right?
That's the daughter, yeah.
Yeah, I'd want to be her because she's a vampire. And that's so cool. I'm actually watching Twilight right now, so yeah, I'm going to choose Mavis.
Mavis is not like Twilight. I like Mavis way better. Because she switches in a...
yeah, it's so cute. A little bat. She's such a cute bat,
She's a cute bat, I have to admit.
Yeah.
Because now we have a
black cat who looks like a bat.
A bat. Well, he's getting fat.
No, he's not. He just has a big back. He's got a big butt.
He's getting a big belly.
No, he's not.
He used to be, and I don't know why, because he's not eating anymore.
So.
Well, he's not eating anymore, except when he comes outside and there's just... We have a lanai here, and then there's maybe this tiny hole. I can see it there where there's like the door.
The lizards come in.
The tiny lizards come out, and they have no chance of living. He eats all sorts of
lizards. Appetizers,
snacks, whatever.
Breakfast, yeah.
Dessert. He eats that throughout the day. So anyways, I hope you guys like this episode.
Yep. Go follow us on Instagram at @acoffee.break. TikTok at @coffee_break. And our episodes come out every Sunday at some time. Because,
next week
editing, because it's going to be on Monday probably.
Yeah, next week.
But let me know if you have any advice for like Ironmans, triathlons, because I don't know what I'm going to do after this. But I hear people have like post-race depression because they like feel like they don't have anything else to do. I'll probably keep biking. I really did enjoy the biking. Like it's been so like fun. That's been my favorite part of training.
Outdoors, all sorts of work. So
yeah, that's okay. But that's all we have for today, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.